I promised you something longer because the things I want to say are important. You'll hear from me about statistics and how the third quarter was in terms of supply and demand, and how quickly things were moving at different price points. All that information is critically important if you're in the market. But here's something that I'm truly sharing from my heart as an agent, having the perspective that the buyer doesn't have, the seller doesn't have, because you're embedded in it. And I have the privilege of having some perspective. Right now, everyone wants everything. And we all know that that's actually not reality. We don't always get everything we want. What I mean by this is that the sellers are fixed on a price, not every seller, most sellers, and they just will not budge from it, do not want to give concessions, or if they do give concessions, immediately say, this is the end, thus far, no further. Buyers say, if I don't get everything, I am out, because they have this feeling of having more choices, which they do. We have more supply than we've had in the last 10 years. But 30 to 40% of our contracts are falling apart because I think people are not willing to be reasonable, to be empathetic to where the other party might be coming from, and to understand that this moment is a big deal for everyone, for the seller and the buyer. So just a little bit of advice, I guess. If you're in the market right now, whether you're a buyer or seller, remember that there's humans on the other side, and that this is often the largest financial transaction in a person's life. So let's all commit to being kind, collaborative, and communicative. And I promise you, things will go much better.